up, everybody? Oh, maybe I should do this. What is up, everybody? We are back with another video on this brand new MIT meeting. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, anybody, let's just start off with questions. Anybody here have any questions for this
or anything specific they want to talk about?
Yep.
Raising hand.
Yep.
So I plan on investing and buying my first shares in Realty Income. It's a property-based share, and they do mainly they do like big corporations like Target, Walmart, Amazon, and they've got a dividend yield of a quite high one. I think like 5% or something.
Nice.
So I was wondering, because I don't have the capital to buy like
Larger ones.
yeah. So I just wanted to know if it would be like a good idea just to like monthly buy one share and just like compound.
How much is your initial investment?
Maybe like a few hundred.
Oh, that's not
And
bad.
then like every month like one more share, and then the like dividends would like.
This is a stock, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've recently been dabbling around with stocks, investing a few hundred here and there just to kind of, feel out the market.
Yeah.
So where are you investing this money on? Like what app?
So I have a junior account.
Mhm.
And it's a German one called like Comdirect.
Yep.
And it's just for like under 18s to invest.
Okay, yeah. So, what you want to do is usually want to work on your. Probably focus on because you're probably more targeted towards dividend yielding, right?
Yeah.
So you probably want to focus on, does it have a good appreciation? Like, what's its yearly appreciation?
Does it keep
Okay.
up with inflation? And perhaps that's a bit complex, but like if the value of the stock is roughly keeping up with inflation or appreciating,
Yeah.
meaning it's going up as fast as prices
So,
of other
with
things.
dividend
and
yielding
we're getting-
stocks, you usually aim for more of the yield rather
Right.
than your actual appreciation. So
To
usually
be
want to be
honest-
at least breaking even with inflation, though.
I
Right.
don't really know how to see that because I've got it
Yeah.
all in like German and
Here,
stuff.
Yeah.
tell me what stock it is.
It's Realty Income Corporation. That's the name.
Okay.
RY6.
Oh, RY6.
We'll let him look it up.
Yeah. Big boss.
And keep in mind, we're
Yes,
not
yeah.
like actual.
Realty Income Corp, right?
Yeah.
So, raise hand. Just a question to you two. Sorry, I'm under the weather. How much have you guys made entirely so far from your journey?
Okay.
And how long have you been on your financial journey?
Well, I'll start. I started investing at 7 years old. I'm 16 now, so that's about 9 years. And I
Wow.
investing in real estate at 7, and I'm currently worth a little over $1 million. So, not the fastest,
What?
but it does make me a teenage millionaire. So that's actually pretty good, I'd say.
Whoa.
I also didn't believe this at first, but it's actually probably been in a few interviews, right? And
Yeah, I've been.
You've
on
got your
quite a few
own-
podcasts. I've spoken to quite a few people.
and you've got your own property portfolio, correct?
Yep, that's my own property portfolio.
Okay. Next. Okay, so I started investing in real estate last year. As of oh wow, we're getting so many people. As of that day, I've gotten around 5 properties or so. 5 deals. 4 properties I kept. One was wholesaled off for $20,000 profit, and I have right now 4 deals. 2 are still in rehab, and I also have a social media management agency.
And where do you get the capital to buy these?
Oh, we're getting so many people this meeting. Okay, so in terms of capital, I get the capital from the wholesale I did last year.
Ah, okay.
Okay, wait. Really quick about your question about the Realty Income Corp.
He just
So-
skipped me.
I'm not. So in the past 5 years, it's appreciated 20%. In the past year, I see it fell 18%, which isn't that good. But in the past day, it's been appreciating. So I would say that you could probably put some money into it, but don't pour everything in, considering from year to date, it's depreciated in value. So
And over the last 5 years, just about everything has gone up in value.
exactly. It's
And then the last year, things have just kind of stayed steady, and this has dropped. So you could put some money in, but it's not.
you
I
might want to have some more.
Yeah, don't put more money in there than you are willing to lose.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
best-
yeah.
Rule
That's
of
my
thumb
rule. I
sucks.
stick to.
Yeah. Also, I'm very happy today.
Mm.
I talking about investments, right? I invested into some brand new microphones for my for my Instagram videos, so hopefully they'll come out better. So that's technically that's like a different form of investment. It's more of a informal investment, if that makes sense.
What's your Instagram at?
Oh, here, I'll put it into the messages.
Jacob, how do you pronounce your last name?
That is an amazing question. It's
Pikachu.
Piechnik.
I pronounce it Pikachu.
Yeah, you just Pikachu.
That was my idea, Devin.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I put my Instagram handle inside though. But like the whole point was that so when I'm walking around properties, my audio doesn't come out very good because I can't be facing the same way as the camera all the time. So now that I have like these microphones, I clip it onto here. I could have probably used them for the meeting actually, and I just clip them on right here and then talk. Okay, so that's that. Any other questions regarding the meeting?
How much money have you made?
Since when?
Since you were
Yeah, in
starting.
totals, yeah, since you started. When did you start?
Okay, so I have made around $20,000 along with 4 rental properties.
So
I think
how
the
old are you?
question should be how
13.
much have you gotten out of your properties?
Okay,
Because
so,
you shouldn't have made that money.
Let me ask
on
my
your
question.
company.
So how old are you currently?
13.
Jacob's 13.
And wait,
I'm
how are you-
13, and Devin's 15 or 16.
Okay, is it just me or is there like a lot more people than we normally have?
There's a lot
Yeah.
of people. Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone.
why is there so many people
Thank you,
today? Holy
everyone.
cow.
I don't know, I
that's a
guess
good
I
thing.
just was doing a good job with social media management.
I guess.
Yeah.
I
Finally.
think that's our best meeting yet. I'll have to check. We had one pretty good one with like 9 people in it, but we're at 11 right now.
Half of them were trolls, though.
No, okay. So I had like 12 people in that meeting, but like there was only 5 at the time. They kept leaving. But no, we had the one at John Burley's event. We had like 9 or 10 people there. A few from
Oh
Australia.
yeah, that's right.
UK. It's interesting. You get a bunch of different points of view from a bunch of different countries.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, wait, really quickly. Can everybody, we're just gonna go to everyone say what country/state they're from. Devin, go first.
I'm from Ohio
Okay.
in the
Ethan?
USA.
Ethan lives with
Ohio.
Yeah. I'm from
Yeah.
Illinois.
It says in our names.
Yeah, I'm in Illinois.
Yeah. I switch around a lot, but I just have Ohio there for now, but
You have
it
Idaho.
switches. Yeah. Idaho
Okay.
for now.
Austin's from California. Colin, you're North Dakota. Duke.
Ohio.
Okay. Apple.
You want to call me?
Appleman. G.
Austria.
Okay. Tyler.
I'm from Ohio, United States.
Okay. N. I can't pronounce.
Switch between Eastern Europe and South Africa.
Okay. And then Eagle Man.
Germany.
Germany. Okay. Just so everyone's clear. So see, we have a pretty diverse when it comes to the countries that we're from. Europe, most from the United States.
How did you guys find us? Like, did you see us through Instagram or a podcast or what?
Yeah, so I saw an Insta reel of Devin a while ago, and I just found it like kind of cool how he's like own properties already.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've been, well, fun fact, when I was like 11, I talked to Devin, like that's like 2, 3, no, I wasn't 11, I was like 8 or 9. Like we talked like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, but we never became like friends, we just talked on the phone once, remember that, Devin?
Yep.
And then
When?
a couple years later, I found him again, and then we became friends.
Ethan, it was like a year after I published my book. He was my first and only real mentor student.
Yeah.
Which now I do professionally for.
I remember that it was like
Nice.
It was a funny phone call. It was like hi, and then I just started like asking him some like really basic questions, and he was just replying to them. That's what happened. Right?
Right.
I mean, how old are you? 12?
I had to be
11.
I
think.
11, 12, somewhere around there.
Yeah. I mean.
No, I had to have been at least 12.
Nigga.
Yeah. That's-
Well, you published your book at 11.
Yeah, I was close to 12 though.
Yeah, you know what's funny? My mom didn't know that you were the same guy I talked to like 5 years ago on the phone. She didn't know, and then I told her, and she's like, "What? Really?"
I didn't know that either.
So,
As some
yeah.
people would say, it's a small world.
Yeah, that's what my mom said.
Yup. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty.
Heck, a quarter of the people here are from Ohio.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because you guys
Again.
got friends, right?
Yeah, it's me, Ethan, Tyler. We all go to the same Wednesday night dinner. Duke, did we meet you at the Ohio RIA convention?
Who? Wait, no, not me.
Duke.
Person from Ohio. Who's
Germany
text
here.
buddy.
Yeah, I mean.
Rolls.
pretty-
See, yeah, we met him at ORIA.
There you
Yeah, we like. I can't wait till these meetings like are actually kind of like fun, and then we're probably gonna have start bringing out like guest speakers and stuff.
Yeah, before we just didn't have enough people, but this is getting close to the minimum. So when this is our regular meeting, I'll start getting guest speakers to come on here.
Yeah,
And I mean, they might not be
start getting,
good names at first, but
We're
they'll
Do you
very-
guys
grow.
dabble? Do you guys dabble in illegal?
no.
No.
Okay.
Oh, there are
I
plenty
made
of.
I've made a few thousand euros, at least in Western
You
Europe.
want to speak about your illegal ventures on the live recording?
Yeah, it's probably not.
Yeah.
good.
I mean, it's all about the
Throwing that out
money.
there.
Not-
And it's
not-
us, man.
We're here to teach you to
Pardon?
make money legally and ethically.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
But I'm sure there are a
ethically,
few
if you're taking advantage
loopholes.
of Chinese sweatshop workers.
It's realty, man. We ain't about the Chinese stuff. We American.
Okay.
Hey, man.
So is anyone?
So I mean, like the AirPod method. Also, I've been smuggling cigarette. I mean, I learned that from my dad, though, the smuggling cigarettes. But mainly the AirPod method is great. You import that from China. I've made like a few thousand euros from that. But I was just interested, see if you guys dabble in that sort of thing. You can get
If you
you
want to do
started or
that,
someone to
you
build
can
some
find yourself
capital.
a new server.
You guys should have put out the disclaimer again. We always forget.
Okay, so here's the disclaimer that all of you should have read in the info and server description tab.
Exactly.
Sorry.
This server, by being in the server and attending the meetings, you agree to us recording you and posting clips of you and us on social media.
We're
For the
not gonna
purposes of
do that.
promoting
We're
him.
not, I'm the social
We are
media
not
manager.
putting this as a
We're
clip
not
on
gonna put that.
social
I
media.
promise
We
you. Okay.
could.
That wouldn't be cool, guys.
I mean, this is being streamed to YouTube right now.
Yeah, but it's being streamed to YouTube. So if any government agency just want to figure out what
Wasn't me.
NLECHXERY's and originally known as that number 2723, like their
Okay.
Discord account, whoever that's linked to. But that's
So,
besides the
if we
point.
probably keep getting like consistent meetings like this for another 2 weeks, I think we're gonna have to switch it over to more like a stage, right? Where they have
Yeah,
guests
we
to
have
speak.
the stage that's that. So like when we get around 20,
I don't think
we're gonna
we
start
need a
stage.
stage like that.
No, because what's gonna
There's
start
not that
happening
many
is
people.
Guest speakers will start coming on, and we're definitely gonna need a stage for that. And then
Hey Devin,
people
where are we gonna
request-
get guest speakers? And is there an age limit on that?
I
Like, for the
started
people
emailing.
That are here.
I started
what-
emailing people.
Pod match, and it will have to be basically somebody probably over 18. So I'll talk to Austin or Tyler. We'll have to get us a pod match account. I'll pay for it and do everything. They just have to put in their birthday because they wouldn't let me get one because I'm under 18. What, you don't want people under 18 on your podcast? But anyway.
I mean,
So-
that makes sense, but
As
If
Could
you
I
do
make a
that-
follow-up question?
I can have my.
Can't you just put it in the name of one of your businesses?
No, but
Could I make a follow-up question?
they still need a birth date because it's for
Oh, yeah.
people going on podcast. You're trying to match a podcast with a person. A pod match.
True.
So
Could I make a follow-up question?
yeah.
So, going back to the aforementioned methods of making money, Devin, what would you recommend is the best use of that money to
Real
grow
estate.
it legally? What would your next step be?
So it depends on what exactly you want. If you're willing to do a bit of work at the start, especially to get it going, real estate is a good method for storing money.
But
Real
wait,
estate. I mean, this is like 2,000 or 3,000. I mean, how old are you? I mean, like, I want to go ask Jacob this. I mean, how do you start in real estate at 13
Oh,
or
yeah,
8?
okay.
You mean the
Here's my
$1,000?
Excuse me, I'm asking Jacob, Tyler.
So here's my number one recommendation for starting real estate early is get a wholesale first. Because a wholesale will kind of like get you like your first property under contract, and you'll make instant $10,000, $20,000, really depending on what
Depending on your
Yeah,
area.
but I mean, formally,
what-
how do you
what's
even,
the
how do you even
wholesale?
begin? Formally,
you
how
mean
do
like
even begin
how do
to-
you buy it under
almost
the
legally,
age
how-
of 18?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And
Buy
where you
it
get
in an LLC.
you have to have an LLC and then have your parents involved. That's like the only
I mean,
way.
this isn't America, I guess. But I mean, how much? That's like a lot of capital to buy a house or an apartment block. I mean, like you can't start with that.
Would
I
you
mean,
take like a mortgage?
Yeah, you take a
Yeah,
mortgage.
yeah.
Get a private lender.
Yeah,
So
private loan.
Ethan, go.
Here's the thing.
go
Here's the thing. I
simplify.
want to add one thing. Real estate's significantly harder in Europe and out of U.S. countries. It's significantly harder.
yeah, I was gonna ask if you have like if you know of friendlier methods
I have
to that. I mean, that are not as
Can you buy gold? and
almost grown
silver?
up and serious.
cause I went to Poland, right? A month or two ago. Like real estate's completely
Beautiful
different
country.
there. Yeah, real estate's completely different there than how it is in the U.S. Have you guys ever been to the U.S.?
Yeah, the houses are made out of
been to
paper, man.
Florida.
Yeah, I mean, so it's different, right? Laws are different, government's different. So you guys live in Germany, right? I mean, I know.
One does move across Europe, but not. I do not reside in Germany. No.
Okay, so one of you mentioned that you guys live in Germany. So for Germany, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been there before, but it's but I'm gonna guess it's similar to Poland.
No,
No, is it different?
very different. Poland's far, like as a country's far freer.
Yeah,
I mean,
Okay.
Germany has loads of red tape everywhere.
Okay.
Big box up. Similar to us, like same way Australia is covered with laws. So
Yeah,
it's
so
anywhere in the Balkans, they
Excuse
don't
me
give a
for a
shit. You
second.
can bribe them,
Yeah.
but
it's hard to dabble in real estate in the more in countries like Europe and Australia and stuff, considering like we don't know much about real estate when it comes to those countries, right? So what I'd recommend is starting probably a business to first get some capital. Check what you're good at. Devin, you're good at this. What's your business formula? It's something like find what people want, then
Find out what people
Find
want.
out what people
Right.
want, go out and get it, give it to them at a profit.
yeah. So find something that you're good at and that people want. Go out, get it, and give it to people at profit, right? So you could probably start a business or start something that's first gonna build capital.
so I mean, which one of you did not start with real estate? Because I mean, I assume your parents gave you like a big push with real estate, surely.
They helped.
I mean, who is not?
Us that, and they didn't exactly give us money. Once again, Jacob
They-
said real estate's a lot easier here.
So Devin, how did you start? What was your first?
Well, my real estate was my main first thing, but I also did a couple other things before I started real estate. A couple years before I started in real estate, I actually invested in Legos. I knew a
And
lot about Legos and
And
decided,
silver.
yeah, and silver, but we'll get to that in a minute. So I wanted to start investing. I asked my dad, "Hey, Dad, what should I invest in?" He said, "Invest in what you know." And the only thing I knew at the time really was Legos. So I went out and found a way to invest in that, and made all sorts of mistakes, but learned a lot from it that I used for future.
I have a question. Is
Wait.
there something that you like doing on your free time, like that you think could be like investable? Just like how Devin said Legos. Like I'm the same way, right? I also invest in Legos. That's like one of that's sometimes I make money through.
How do you go around that? You find minifigures that are
One question.
Rare,
So
is
you
that-
do
is that-
so you do real estate and Legos at the same time.
And I have a business.
What's your
But,
business?
Social media management.
Oh yeah, me and Nige
Oh, this actually works.
do that.
Oh, I mean, we actually should probably bring this up. So again,
Can we
you know, for this-
advertise our Discord server like
no, we
this?
can't.
The way we can, like,
I read the rules. You're not allowed to.
No, no,
Um,
you guys could. You just have to DM Devin and he has to go and look at it.
So, I mean, this is
Should I
actually
just
what-
DM you the Discord or
DM me the
Yeah, you-
Discord, and then we can set up a thing where essentially I promote your Discord, you promote
oh
mine.
yeah, like
So,
double trouble.
Adam, you.
We just need to make sure there's no
you missed- I'll just
explicit
pitch it
content
quickly.
in there.
Yeah, no
so-
explicit. It's serious.
Alright, Adam, let me pitch this. So we've got this was one of our. I mean, it's like I don't know. I mean, it's got about 100 members. It's not the most active anymore because it's something that was much bigger a few years ago. But basically, it's just Instagram followers and like it's it's Instagram bot followers. So we made a few thousand from that, but it hasn't really doesn't really work anymore. In this day and age, no one seems to buy
I
it anymore.
sent you a friend
I mean,
request. Devin.
Instagram bot followers don't actually do anything for you.
Yeah, no, we know, but I mean, it's not. We
It's
don't
not
really
just that.
care
It's
about.
also like direct marketing, like DMing real accounts,
We never sold that though.
advertising your stuff. It
Thing
pretty
is,
much the
I
whole
mean,
thing.
we don't care about what the, that's the
But I mean,
customer's
kind of a
decision to
dead
make if
business
they
now,
wanna
anyways.
If
if they
they
wanna boost their
make
ego.
fine. I mean, I don't necessarily support it, but if that's you found out what your customer wanted, you went and got it, gave it to them at a profit. I can't exactly fault you for it. I mean, I don't know if I think that's against like Instagram terms and policies and stuff, and so like
Yeah, it's
gonna
it's
do, but
borderline, but
that
I don't know.
wouldn't
When I
exactly
started
in
it,
moral
and then
gray
with
area.
Adam, it was very much like this is a dying, sort of a dying horse that you're just
Yeah.
shoving.
What's
shoving
kind of
through
annoying
them.
is if you like Google buy Instagram followers, you're gonna get like 1,000 followers for like $20, which is just like ridiculous, and they get so many sales. Which I know we're kind of jealous living in the hood, so I know if I send you a friend
Yeah,
request, so if you just want to check it out.
Alright.
I'll look
Uh,
at it. No problem with any. I guess I can look at it.
Yeah. We
Uh,
also actually do Discord members, don't we, Nigga?
I don't know. I mean, we've never promoted it though, but I mean that's died down. But that's the only success we've ever had.
And
that was
if you
such-
guys want,
missing.
we've got like a free Discord server with like 300 real members that we don't use.
but it's also long dead. So I mean, you could revive it, but it doesn't have bot members. Got real people in it, but
Yeah.
You can do what you want.
so we've got all of these pretty useless
Yeah, so you,
ones. Much nicer.
so you can make money. What else can that be used for? Let me see if I can think of a good way to use that skill that isn't dying out and is legal, ethical, and moral.
You know what's a big thing right now? Everyone's buying TikTok followers. You know why? Because you need. At
We
least-
also sell TikTok followers,
Yeah,
because if
'cause-
people want to like do lives.
it's not that the lives that everyone wants to put the link in bio, especially for dropshipping stores.
Yeah.
If you could offer at a slightly cheaper price than the other websites.
That's actually a good idea.
But for us, the biggest thing
Can
was
you
just
make money
promotion.
off of
It's-
having TikTok followers?
No, you but you could.
I think it's purely for their promotion because they have that barrier with the links and the lives. So I don't. That's the only reason I want it. But
Who are you going to trust more? Someone with 20 followers or someone with 2,000?
Exactly.
well,
Exactly.
that's exactly why we sold on Instagram as well. That was the main selling point to possible customers.
Thing is,
That's
I would
what we
look at
advertise for.
likes.
Ethan,
Is- Doesn't likes show how many people actually
We
watch
sold
it?
it all. So I mean, we would have like one or two big customers that would go out and buy followers and likes and everything. But like, you'll also
So-
just find people with personal accounts who want a few
Yeah.
thousand to
so we
go
can
to.
explain. So we sold like for the main like social media platforms, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, comments, likes, and followers. All that like different like qualities. Like some like really realistic, some like just like crappy just for the number. Yeah.
But our main issue was
So this
Just
is
as a dying
that
business.
you have.
yeah that we both have. That's our
Yeah.
only legitimate
just-
successful thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're just trying to look for something to hop on from that. That's like somehow still propped up because we obviously live in
Not
different parts of the
PC
world,
flipping,
so-
but it didn't look so well when I looked on eBay because like I know it weren't really selling.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
you can make a business out of any skill that you have. Like, for example, I am good at fixing things. So I go out and get equipment that needs to be repaired. I fix it and I sell it for a profit, and then I use that profit to buy other investments. So you can do whatever you're good at, whatever skills you have, figure out a way to make money off of it. And make
I
it-
mean, I find like, obviously, I guess this must be different in the land of the free, but like just based off where I live and like personal reasons, there's some barriers that stop me from things that I'd like to do. Like I've seen this like couch flipping stuff or fake Facebook Marketplace that interests me, but it's like there's many things that I feel like one could
Could go
actually
wrong.
succeed in,
So
but
why you can't
once
sell
Chelsea.
it to somebody else in Germany without having some
No,
kind
no.
of
So
license?
No,
he's
personal
in
reasons.
a black-owned state, so he's in South Africa, so it could be a bit dangerous for him. etc. You know, Cape
What,
Town
like an
lifestyle.
actual meeting of people is dangerous?
Yeah, kidnapping stuff could go wrong. You know.
So meet at a police station.
That's not the main reason, but
Also, start
Buy a
capital.
pickup truck and meet at the police station to sell. You're not gonna get
Police
kidnapped.
don't do anything there.
It's probably
True,
less
they
likely to
don't.
get kidnapped in the parking lot of the police station than you are at.
no, I'm not worried
You
about
would be
being
surprised, Tyler. Some of
Bro,
these
this
places
sounds like-
are very
this sounds like
corrupt.
the
This
South
isn't the
Side.
US.
Bro, this sounds like the South Side of Chicago. The police just don't do anything. Literally.
Yeah.
You're in Chicago. What were you expecting?
Listen, I literally mentioned this to Devin earlier. The South Side of Chicago is the problem, not the North Side. I used to live in the North Side of Chicago, right? The North Side of Chicago has no crime. I've lived there for 5 years. I have never heard
Let,
of
let me
gunshot.
let me guess. Southside more black.
Yeah.
And you
That's
can't
what
even
I'm
drink.
saying.
Well, you guys are underage.
It's not the North Side.
Adam.
Are there different like city regulations on the north or south? I don't know.
blah.
I don't know how people work like that. I don't understand.
There's less desirable people in the South. We'll put it that way.
If we could get someone on, hey Devin, next guest speaker, get someone that knows how people work, like a psychology person.
Bro, we should get like.
I could tell you a bit about why that's like it is. I mean, you've been around James enough. You should know some of us. I've just happened to study in my spare time a little about how humans think.
What
and-
spare time?
Exactly, but I still study some of it, and
Human action.
yeah,
Can I make
Okay.
a suggestion?
sure.
Maybe work in their mental barriers, because this kind of sounds like what's going on here.
All right, so let's talk about the mind for a moment. We'll start out with like different areas of town. People will end up similar. There's a saying: you will be your net worth will be the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And so, if you spend time with a lot of people in a bad neighborhood where like
Turns out you're
the only way to
finding
make
a way.
money is doing drugs, and the only way to get out of there is to get a football scholarship, and that's
I'm
just
not
the mentality
kidding,
of
some
everyone.
No,
of
I
our
blaze up on
tenants-
the weekend still making bread from the AirPods and the cigarettes, so I would disagree about that.
It just kind of stereotyping, going very basic, but
We
like
have
this,
drug dealers in
things
some
are
of
always
the
more
houses.
complicated.
Of some
It's
of
a
the
very
tenants.
basic up.
Mashallah, brother.
Type, or if the people around have that type of mentality and you spend time around more of those people than anybody else, then you're going to think more like those people than anybody else.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
And
Wallah, Abu.
people that go or that end up moving to those the areas with rougher people end up becoming more like that. Or if, say, on a much larger scale, if a bunch of people with a poor mindset, or say an anti whatever mindset, move from California to Texas, then Texas is going to be more like California was. It's just the averages.
Well, I think it's really just like who you spend time with, like who's around you in your circle,
Right.
because you really like adapt to what's around you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's amazing how the human mind works that way, but occasionally scary.
Why the suit?
Mindset.
He's in office
Yeah.
right now.
Mindset just came from work.
Wearing pants with us?
Yep.
Ah,
No,
okay.
he's commando underneath.
Yeah, he straight dripped out on the job.
Yeah, I go full, but I'm all out. I'm not skipping out here.
Ball alive. Guy.
What's the
We
big
go all
mark on
out
the
here.
walls?
We go 100%.
Yup.
If you're not all in, you're not in at all, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, let's stop focusing on the negatives. what good has been going on in your life?
Ooh, I like that, Jacob. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm having a very fun sleepover with my friends today, so I'm pretty excited for that. How about you, Devin?
Tuesday. It's a Tuesday.
Huh.
FYI.
4th
I
of July is
know, but-
tomorrow. Everyone's got to have parties that
Oh,
lives in the
it's in
United
July.
States.
Party last night.
Oh yeah, you guys are.
For the people who live in the United States.
States.
So for me, stuff that's been going great. Well, I mean, we have a bunch of people here, which I always like. Also, I'm the COO of a real estate brokerage, and we're moving a whole bunch of people in. We're not quite breaking records, but we're getting close. So, I mean, that's I'm pretty happy about that. I'm a lot more relaxed.
Good. You've been playing a lot more Minecraft recently, Devin. I've noticed that. Therefore,
I have
you're more
more-
relaxed.
I'm not constantly rushing to every new emergency, and so I have a little bit more free time.
How
Do you
about
still go to school?
Free time.
I
He's
am.
homeschooled.
Pardon?
I'm homeschooled.
Ah, okay.
Me
Plus,
too. We all are here.
yeah. Well, I mean,
All
Oh,
of
so
us.
like an American thing.
Yeah. I mean,
What up?
about
What do you
I
think
don't
about those
know.
studies? You know, that show like the huge social
There are a lot-
deficits of homeschooled kids.
Yeah,
they're-
Yes.
all three of them that are sitting here having a meeting are definitely antisocial, aren't they?
Yeah. Thank you. Dad.
Antisocial running a group with 100 people in it.
Exactly.
It's
Okay.
not like this is the only thing we
Hashtag
do.
owned.
We have.
Yeah.
I have scouts tomorrow night. That's
Yeah.
okay. Actually, I don't because it's the 4th. But I would.
Oh.
It's not
Don't they play with your
just-
fiddle at Scouts?
No, I'm going to get promoted.
How do you
Oh,
get
okay,
promoted at Scouts?
It was my first
Do
year.
Do you have to be
getting
real
homeschooled.
nice to the Scout mascot?
It was my first.
Not
year
quite
of
how it
homeschool,
works
so
here.
I still have an outside social life in a way.
Yeah.
In the Balkans, that's what you do. No, I mean there aren't no Scouts. You just shoot up a block if you feel like it.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Like the homeschool. How is it like? What do you guys like do on a day to day? Just like learn what you want, or like what? Like you
It's a
choose
lot
what you
of-
want.
Learn what you want, what you're interested in, or
We
what
still have a
your parents
curriculum.
actually think will be
You
beneficial.
get a certificate with that. I mean, it's American schooling, so it's not
So
as
yeah,
good.
I'll get whatever.
Really better than the public
certificate
I
from
have a
whatever
question.
public
At the end
school.
of the year,
I have a question.
once
for
we're done, we
everybody.
have an actual school teacher come over
Yeah,
and make sure we learn all the right things, and then they'll sign off on a certificate.
I have a question.
I feel that, gang.
For everybody
I feel that.
outside of America. What do you guys
Yeah.
think about America?
Dumb, fat, weird.
Pigs. Yeah,
I don't disagree.
that's
I-
all.
That's it, man.
Listen, I'm
I mean,
Polish. I'm Polish.
He couldn't have said it better. Nah, you ain't a real. Wallahi, brother. You know, Balkan
I'm
is
Polish.
Scottish gift. Or is
Wait, can
Nah, I'm kidding. I don't know much about Americans. I just know that dumb, fat, weird. Dumb
pigs.
we have
school
pretty
system.
dumb laws.
Most of them are.
Even
kinda
dumber people.
Yeah, I also find
Yeah,
that
I
this like
agree.
school system
Americans
is
are
shit.
very dumb. They don't know anything.
I don't think they learn anything at school, to be honest.
They don't.
I mean, it's like the 80-20 rule. I guess in this case, it's 80% of the people to bring 20% of the intelligence.
School is doing exactly what it's meant to. The thing is, it's not meant to teach you how to
Succeed.
become a successful like business owner and actually make money.
David Goggins.
I think that's just the American
college-
schools.
Maybe, I don't know.
You guys
I don't
plan
know
on
how
going to college?
schools
or
are in
no,
other
no.
countries.
Devin is in college.
Devin's already in college.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, you a young
It's-
Sheldon.
Uh,
Yeah.
He kind of
not quite.
kinda
young
was.
Sheldon, although I was in a college class at 12, so I guess. So
Nah, he was in
Did you
college
need to
at
pay
12.
for like the college? Did you need to
So
pay like
I,
50K?
like I would, but I got a scholarship thing. Basically, the program that lets me get into college before I complete high school also has a thing where they'll pay for it up to a certain amount
You
of
in
time.
College
college at
credit
12,
plus.
definitely a young Sheldon. I'm pretty sure that's how the exact script plot is, anyways. That's
Yep.
crazy.
I
That's
could
very
probably
impressive.
watch that TV show. I'd probably enjoy it.
So
We
wait,
did
quick
see, like,
question: did you
one
like have to do
episode.
like Ethan, Devin? Did you have to do like a test or something to like get into college, or how did it exactly
So
Yeah.
work?
basically, I had to take the same placement tests as everybody else.
Oh, and you passed.
Yeah, and I passed.
Damn. Yeah.
I'm homeschooled. I'm not stupid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a phrase I've heard. But yeah, well, I mean,
Are you autistic? I am.
maybe I don't know. I
I
I
definitely
still don't know what
I agree.
autistic means because I've heard multiple different definitions.
It's different for
What
everyone.
is-
There's like there's like different
There's
levels. to it.
multiple syndromes, yeah.
Oh,
It can be
wait.
on separate levels.
Some like really bad. Some it's like pretty much normal.
Well, I know.
What
again,
what is the side effect of being autistic?
I don't know. You like focus on what
Should
you
I
like.
come
what
out
you
looking
like.
like you?
What?
But anyway, so where was I?
99.9% of Americans
Oh, yeah.
suck.
On average, if I remember correctly, like on average, so not everybody, but just overall, homeschool students test 2 grades higher than the same aged people in public school, at least in the U.S. I don't know
That's
about
what
other
I'm
countries,
saying.
but
I did horrible on my math, like my math finals this year, and I'm still smarter than the people who got into advanced in public school.
I think American high school is sort of a little dodgy as it is, though.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
mean,
they
I'm
do
sure there's some
shit.
truth
They're
to
like
that.
only on their phones and do like.
But the I think the international consensus is pretty negative view on you guys.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
But
people generally
Especially-
don't, which is totally reasonable. I mean, like, we are, like, our government especially is, like, actively trying to screw up the world at this point.
Let me
So I'm
see.
going to get into a little
Um,
bit of politics.
I really gotta ask. I don't want to get in politics either, but about the school, about the shootings, is it like
So,
because you hear the stats? Is it
Yeah.
really that big of a
What
deal?
was
Like
it?
you see it the whole time? Or-
Okay, no.
up until 30 or 50 years ago, no
listen,
one
Devin, you
was
shouldn't be telling.
crazy.
You've never went to public school before. I have in America.
Yeah.
Well,
you
let me
never
tell
went to
you,
public school,
let me get into
nobody ever
history and then you can talk about the present.
Okay.
So,
the time
30,
one at a
50
time.
years ago, 80 years ago, whatever it was, like nobody was crazy enough to go into a school with a gun and shoot kids. It just didn't happen. And then it was actually like literally a school not too far away from me, like a 30-minute or an hour drive away. That was literally the first public school shooting in the U.S. or I think.
Columbine.
That's
Yeah.
a big achievement.
Yeah, Columbine.
Someone
Someone actually got
then-
sued.
yeah, and then
Who-
For what?
someone who
Combine the first
it was
one.
a realtor. A realtor said that, like, promoted a house by saying that it had a safe school district, and then that happened for the first time, or for having a good school district, and then that happened, and the lady actually sued the.
That's another thing that people view America just a suing culture. You can
But,
sue for
yeah.
anything.
And
So-
Japanese
That's a dumb reason.
I think
my
that's
parents were in a 3-year
yeah,
law
that's a s-
because some guy that we had made a lot of money for, like he made a lot of money, and then just left and then sued us, and the lawsuit was going for 3 freaking years, and even after he admitted
Cowabunga.
what we said, like
Wow.
yes, they did exactly what the contract said, but that's not what I thought it meant. Then the lawsuit went on for 2 more years after that.
I don't.
I don't know.
Suing
I don't know.
is stupid. That's actually in the top 5 ways that people become millionaires, or the top 5 ways to make money. There's like inheriting, suing someone, winning the lottery, and I don't know what
Criminal
the other,
activity.
probably.
Bribes
Listen.
from
Okay, I actually
some
went
people.
to school. I'll give
Giving
you guys
bribes
my
is probably up
experience.
there.
What's the
Considering-
bribe culture like there? You guys bribe
yeah.
a lot?
People were paid $600 to stay in their home for 2 years.
For why?
Corona.
Jacob, do not put this on the internet.
Yeah.
Also, you don't
Listen.
believe in COVID?
Devin.
I don't.
You can't
just
say
meant
this. We're
focus, it
streaming
was
YouTube.
Probably wouldn't have locked themselves down as easily if the government didn't pay them to do it.
Okay.
And
Now I'll
In the
my-
Balkans, we
just
shame.
my-
In the
my
Balkans, we
biggest
shame
problem-
people who stayed
Devin!
inside.
Devin, I'm gonna talk
What?
about school shootings now because you never went to public school, so you don't know. Okay.
Okay.
We're back to
Okay.
this
So
now.
in my experience, I've never experienced a school shooting because I live in a very safe neighborhood.
Where you
Even
can't
when I was
carry-
in Chicago,
Shush,
Never-
Tyler.
I've never experienced a school shooting, even when I lived in Chicago, which might seem a little bit surprising. That was back in 2012, right? So
Nice.
it's not. I know that some places could get bad, but
You know people who've been shot up,
mm,
who've been in a shooting.
no. But it's not as bad as it's explained on like the news, personally.
So you ain't ever feared.
I mean, America's a big
We're allowed-
country, to be fair.
Yeah.
The news always makes
And
things worse
it's
than they.
always where the
try.
school shootings are. It's always the South Side.
Yeah, fuck this.
Always.
We
It's,
know that this bitch.
it's stupid.
East,
because
west, north. Fuck Texas. Yup.
They're if they're always there. It's like South Side, right? Usually where
North or south?
I think he's talking north south of
Chicago.
Chicago, not the whole United States.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, not like the whole.
Oh, you mean Chicago? Brr. Alright.
Yeah, South Side is horrible. They have so much crime there, but it's that's where all the more
Blacks.
yeah reside to.
Yeah, but at least,
It's not because of that though.
It is.
No. That
No.
correlation.
But to be honest,
causation-
Are you trying to get us canceled?
No, listen.
Oh my god.
We're not gonna get canceled. But listen, it's not that. It's because, like, I my school, there's one
Black person.
right?
Mhm.
And there's
don't have
never
any
shooting there.
girlfriends.
But then, like, you go to like South Side Chicago, like 90% of schools are black, and there's always shootings there.
Only from like
Yeah,
bullying.
unbelievable.
Are you
But
sure
hey,
that
Southside Chicago
there-
music is good, so.
And most
Are
school
you
shooters
sure that
white.
that's the reason, and not because that's
Yeah, but
where
they
the
probably get bullied by the
crackheads
blacks.
and gangsters live?
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Southside
Phil, you-
Chicago, third
Damn
world.
blacks.
Like,
Right. So going back to investing, because I feel like going
Yeah,
back.
because all three of you
Really
are just
off track.
mixing up the most, well, not the most basic, but correlation and causation. This is important for investing in really anything in life. There is a big difference. Correlation. This book and this pen are both in the same room. This book and this pen are both blue. That does not mean that because this book is in this room, and this pen is in this room, that it is because this book is blue that this pen is blue. That's not
Cause and effect, baby. Cause and effect. You.
that. What I like. If this book made this pen blue, that would be causation or cause and effect.
Yeah,
But
so causation.
if but if it just happens to be that these two are both blue, that would be correlation. They are correlated because they are both blue. But this book didn't cause this pen to be blue. They just both happen to be blue.
You are a wise man, Devin.
Yep.
Wise,
So
wise
in
man.
investing, like people would say that, or a lot of people say this happened because of this. when it either was only partly due to that, or that just happened to be at the same time. And I don't think of any examples just off the top. Like we were just talking about, the barrier community has more people with darker skin. While the two things, just because somebody has darker skin
Okay, I
doesn't mean
take a little
that
break.
likely to do something.
I
Maybe
how long was I asleep for? I take a little nap.
Let
like 30 seconds.
Jacob.
Okay. Nice.
Just like it's much more likely that it's like the culture there is that dads leave the families, and it is scientifically proven with data and all that fun stuff. I can find some.
Oh, and you know what's another causation?
Jacob, let me finish.
No, but listen, right? You know what's another thing?
Let the man
Him
speak,
finish.
please. Please let the man speak.
So, so yeah, it's actually scientifically proven that when kids don't have fathers, or when boys don't have fathers, then they are like 90% more likely, or 100%. They're way more likely. Maybe it's 100 times more likely to go to jail. But just crazy. And so, if the culture, which it is in a lot of black communities, Jacob, give me a minute, then you can go. Which is in a lot of black communities, for the dad to just leave the family, just what I said, then that causes a lot more issues there. And like I said, when that culture is somewhere and people are around that, then more people become like that. Like I mentioned at the start of the video. All right, Jacob, you can go now.
But they also just will not like do anything in these southern cities, like about like I'm not even kidding. Lansing, which is one of the cities I invest in, right? Now they're getting more, but they were basically getting like they had 2 police officers for the whole entire city.
How many people lived in it?
Let me tell you,
Is it like over or under 10,000 people?
probably over.
All right, that is under. That is
Because
that's
number
really.
one, they just don't pay their taxes. I'm not
You
kidding.
not keep up police
Like some people
officers.
just don't pay their taxes. And number 2, the government literally cannot do anything about it because there's so many laws protecting black people.
Interesting.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Here, I'll tell you how many people actually. Maybe it's not 10,000. Let me tell you. Lansing, Illinois, 29,000 people.
Is that just in the city of Chicago or for the whole U.S.
That
or
is
what?
a suburb of Chicago that has 2 police officers in it.
At a time or in the total department?
Just in the whole search department.
So are those
Maybe
laws
I-
just for
I'm not sure.
Chicago,
No,
or is it a
this
whole
just
state
Chicago.
law?
This is I don't know. Like it's crazy. They cannot hire police officers because they don't have enough money for taxes. Considering the taxes are so expensive.
Ethan, think a much smaller alliance. I think like a third the size of Alliance. This is not Chicago.
Hey,
This is
listen.
Small area next to.
I
Chicago.
know.
I had a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,200 square feet house. The best taxes we could get on it were $5,000 a year. That's a lot, like considering like you guys get $1,000 a year, right? And they still, where are they putting this money? That's my question. Like
It's
Mainly
the-
government is
It's
not.
the government.
Yeah.
they have 2 police.
You're asking
officers.
logical questions about the government.
No, but there's 2 police officers in the city, and each property is $5,000 in taxes a year.
You're saying that the government.
Maybe it's going
is
to.
corrupt. That can't be right.
Well, okay, so
Yeah.
we're very good friends with like the people who like run the city and stuff. So what they're saying is that they don't take any of the money from the from taxes in terms of property taxes and put into what's it called? The police department. They're very fortunate right now because they only get taxes from they only put taxes into police from sales taxes. And right now, which is amazing, they're opening Starbucks, hotels right there. So hopefully the city's gonna start improving. It's appreciated 5% of the last month.
Something tells me that part of that money is they're either corrupt or it's going
It's
to
probably just horribly inefficient.
Oh,
Sounds like.
those new places.
Yeah.
That
We
could
also
be
have to
things.
remember that inflation's been going up by several percentage too, so that
Yeah.
5% might be more like 2%.
That's right.
Yeah, I agree with Tyler.
I don't know. It's still crazy.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things are like actually doing fine for you. I mean, if you want to talk about inefficient governments, it's like
Well, I mean,
Not
the
the worst it
word
could
government and inefficiency just go together. I mean, that's just a given.
But here's the thing, like you go to Europe, there's like no
No.
crime. Like there's some crime, but like you go to Poland, Warsaw, you're not gonna like get shot on the street there.
Germany, bruh. You're feeling raped.
I mean, but like, I'm talking about like
go
like,
deep Eastern Europe, bro. Serbia.
No, I'm talking about like
North Europe.
yeah, I'm talking about Poland right now, right?
I
you
bet.
go there.
Besides Poland, big
don't think
immigration
Poland is
problem.
safe.
I
No,
know
no,
that.
Poland's
I
fine.
know
Poland's
that, I know
fine.
Is
that.
it?
Poland
just because
is
it's Balkan, it was like
Poland didn't
right
take
now,
any
Poland's
immigrants.
doing good in Europe right now.
Yeah, because they're the only ones with without immigrants.
they still
Yeah.
still super poor though.
Now the life standard's better now though.
Huh?
The life standard in Poland's getting better though.
Yeah. I mean, no, I loved it when I was in Poland. I was there for a week maybe. Right, we're probably gonna go back there for longer. It was just like
I mean,
a small
a week
trip.
is still like
Yeah, I mean, it was
You don't
very good.
really
We
see
stayed at
what's
my
going on.
uncle's. We stayed at my uncle's house in Poland, right? Massive house, huge lot, like in terms of acreage. It was amazing, right? I think everything there. We were in a small town in Poland, more in the southeast, and they were like 20 minutes away from the Ukraine border. A lot of Ukraine immigrants coming right now because of the war. That's one thing. I mean, my uncle, what he was doing. So my grandma lives with my uncle, right? And so my grandma, it was really nice what they did. They were when the war broke out first in Ukraine and Russia. My grandma was providing hospitality and food for new Ukrainian immigrants, and
A
my
good girl.
uncle was going to the Ukraine border. He was picking people up and he was driving them back to their house for hospitality.
I like
And they got like 20 people.
Wow.
So, no, Poland was really nice. I don't think everything there is like walking distance from where we were. Warsaw has like no crime. I mean, I wish more countries could be like Poland. I mean, I think it was really good there. I think they have some problems, obviously, some government issues and stuff, but for the most part,
All
Poland's thriving
all
right now.
countries are gonna have their problems.
Yeah, I mean, but for the most part, Poland's thriving right now.
Yeah.
Everyone was friendly there. Nobody looked like they were gonna, steal your wallet on the street. Everybody
Yeah,
was
for sure, gang.
right.
Comments on
You
the
you
wall.
won't see this kind of stuff in America. You just won't.
I think you have a bad judgment of the whole United States, though, because Chicago is a bad area compared to everywhere else.
No, I've been all around America.
from an outsider's perspective, America isn't nearly as aspirable to be in as I
Yeah.
think it
You see
used
the
to be looked
bad
at in the
side.
70s.
Our
Ash.
media likes to point out they only report the bad, they don't report the good.
Yeah, that's
Not on
true.
the internet.
Like I've been to every corner of America. Like I know how it's here. Devin, you've probably been to most places. in
I've
America.
been to pretty much I've been to Florida. I live in Ohio. I've been to Southern California. I haven't been to Northern California yet. I have been to Texas.
I've been
So,
all
I
over. I've
Three
been
out of
to.
four corners, plus a whole bunch of the
I've
areas
been
in
to all over California, Colorado, Florida, Illinois. Like I've seen it all when it comes to America. Like I've seen a lot of it when it comes to America.
Any national parks?
Yeah. I
I've
mean,
been to a few.
honestly, I think my favorite state,
Uh,
my favorite state out of everyone I've visited so far, which is like 40% America I've visited when it comes to states, like not too much, but a good bit. I think my favorite state so far is Colorado. Personally.
I've been.
There's a reason the original Gold Gulch was predicted to be in Colorado.
I mean, I just liked Colorado in general. I mean, I guess I liked the mountains, all the, everything there, really. I did like it. I think Colorado's doing a little bit better when it comes to the United States of America. Okay. Anyone else?
Jacob, you have any controversial topics to talk about?
This entire meeting was controversial.
Yeah, I say we haven't had enough
Yeah.
controversy in this entire meeting so far.
And none of this can be used for social media. Jacob, we're gonna have to come up with something.
Jacob, I gave you a subject.
I
Have you
think
made a
some
video
peo-
out of
I
that?
think some things I say about Poland could be used for social media, though.
That's
What? It's a good
I'm
place.
not
to
gonna
live.
look at my DMs right now because knowing me, I'm gonna expose us on the stream, knowing how fast I can leak stuff. Let's not talk about that though.
I sent you the serve on the DMs.
yeah.
Jacob.
I'll look at that.
Oh no, Adam may have sent. I sent it to Jacob, but I can send it to you too.
I sent it to Devin already, so no worries.
Okay.
One second, I have like 6 missed calls from my mom. I'll be back. This is
Yeah, go catch that. Quick question: what time is it for you guys right now?
It is
5
5:08 p.m. for me, 4:08 for Jacob.
Okay. For us, it's almost 12 a.m.
Alright.
Yeah, we
It's
night
11.
rats. We night bats. Night rats. Night bats. Nigga, why'd you change your profile picture? Quick question.
Why do people do that?
Is that Devin?
Why
Oh,
why
no,
did you
I
change
just-
your
I just
profile
said-
picture to Devin?
No, that's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
I just searched for sexy hunky young Sheldon lookalike on Google. Go on.
Yeah, I'll change it if I was you. Kind of weird.
Devin, you mind? She's a fan page. Fan page.
okay.
You want me to change it?
What were we saying? What were you guys saying, bro?
Oh, wait.
Holy crap! Chairs are like this are so hard to move on carpet.
Interesting.
So I need to create a flyer to grab some attention. I want to buy some properties that are sitting vacant, and I need to send some flyers out to whoever owns them. So I need some ideas.
Is this
of
like
what
you're
to put
posting it on the
flyers.
door or you're mailing it?
Mailing it.
In that case, probably less of a flyer, more of a letter.
Okay.
But something you want simple, easy, handwritten is supposedly good.
Handwritten. People like that more. Because then it doesn't seem like a copy-paste thing.
Yeah, there's a couple properties in my town that I wanna send letters to their owners and try to buy.
How much money do you have, like capital? Are you gonna like take a loan?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy it with a loan.
Okay. So you don't use any like start capital for like buying?
Well, I'll have to. There will be a down payment, but yeah, I always buy mine with loans.
What's the down payment like? Like 10% or what?
Well, it depends on the deal.
Okay.
If you go to a bank, they want 20%. Typically, the standard.
I like the
But-
profile pictures.
But
Thanks.
You're the only ones entertained by it. Everyone else seems to be quite annoyed.
They keep doing profile pictures of Devin, but there's no profile pictures of me.
Or
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't like you.
you don't have your camera on.
Fully load.
Exactly.
The camera's not on.
Why would we make a
And
profile
besides, I'm the
picture of you?
superior brother.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Devin superior.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Ethan.
Y'all cut out for all of that because my internet's bad.
Ethan,
No, we
You're
didn't.
like the secondary whirlwind.
I heard that Devin's the superior brother. That's when
Yeah,
it cut
I
back
want to
in.
get
I
dicked
think
down
you
by
heard it
Devin
all.
like you.
Ethan. I wouldn't take back shots from you, Ethan.
Same.
Only Devin.
But otherwise, you guys seem nice.
What about Jacob? What about me?
Later.
Okay.
I get back shots to you.
Yeah, not Ethan though. I don't know.
But you don't know that he's getting on.
Okay, so
You guys
start
play,
wrapping this
FIFA?
meeting up.
Yeah, let's wrap the meeting up, and then Jacob, Ethan, and Tyler, you're welcome to join us. I want to have a quick MIT board meeting. Create an admin's VC, okay? I created a board
Okay,
meeting
so without the
in the
beginners.
admin mod section.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed my first meeting. Probably can't do
I did-
any more because it's like different time zones.
Oh,
But
Well, we hope that
guys
you can
let us
make
know
it
the
back.
server, I'll be active.
Hey, Jacob, are we doing
Know those
the
jokes next time?
what?
Jacob? Are we doing the other meetings for like Tuesday or Thursday meetings
So-
We
at
should be
7
doing
EST?
We haven't really talked about that yet.
We're gonna have Thursday
Okay.
meeting for a silver
Yes, guys,
for the people
it's
that pay
interrupt.
us
Okay.
that donate to the server.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna go
for
now with
everybody
Adam.
who attended. And have
Jacob.
Yep.
I just send you a DM. Get
Okay.
back to me when you can.
Yep.
Thank you for the meeting.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you for everybody who attended.